Have you ever noticed a moment when a simple task, like walking up a few steps, carrying a bag from the store, or even opening a jar, felt harder than it used to? Maybe you felt a little out of breath, or your legs seemed heavier than before. It's easy to shrug it off and think, I'm just getting older. But what if those moments are more than just signs of age? What if they're quiet warnings from your body, trying to tell you something important? Right now, countless older adults are facing hidden challenges that could prevent them from living past 75. These aren't just random events. They're tied to habits, choices, and overlooked risks that we can change. Today, we're uncovering 5 critical reasons why many older adults don't reach 75 or beyond, and more importantly, what you can do to protect your health, stay strong, and live a longer, fuller life. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join our Seniors Wisdom community, where we share practical, science-backed tips every week to help you age with energy, independence, and joy. Let's dive into the first reason. Neglecting heart health. Your heart is the powerhouse of your body, tirelessly pumping blood, oxygen, and nutrients to every cell. But as we age, the heart can start to struggle, not just because of time, but because of years of small habits that add up. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, and chronic stress can silently strain your heart, forcing it to work harder than it should. According to the American Heart Association, heart disease is the leading cause of death for people over 65, claiming millions of lives each year. What's alarming is that many of these deaths could be prevented with early action. The problem is, heart issues often hide in plain sight. Symptoms like feeling tired, having trouble catching your breath, or noticing mild chest discomfort are easy to dismiss as normal aging. But they're not. They're signals your heart needs attention. What makes heart health worse? The foods we eat play a huge role. Diets heavy in processed foods, think frozen meals, salty chips, sugary pastries, or fast food, clog arteries with plaque, raise blood pressure, and weaken the heart over time. These foods are often high in sodium, unhealthy fats, and sugars, which create inflammation in your blood vessels. Inflammation is like rust in a pipe. It builds up slowly, narrowing the flow until a heart attack or stroke strikes. Another factor is inactivity. Spending hours sitting, whether watching TV, reading, or knitting, reduces blood flow and makes your heart muscle less efficient. Even stress, like worrying about finances or family, releases hormones that tighten blood vessels and spike blood pressure. The good news is, you can take control of your heart health starting today. Swap processed foods for whole, nutrient-rich options. Fresh fruits like berries, vegetables like broccoli or carrots, and whole grains like oats or quinoa are your heart's best friends. They're packed with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that lower cholesterol and reduce inflammation. Add a short walk to your day. 10 to 15 minutes after meals can lower blood pressure and boost circulation. If walking feels tough, try chair, exercises, or gentle stretching at home. Monitor your blood pressure with a home device, available at most pharmacies, and check it weekly. If you notice symptoms like unusual fatigue, dizziness, or chest discomfort, don't wait. Talk to your doctor right away. These small steps can strengthen your heart, reduce risks, and help you live well past 75. Now let's move to the second reason: losing muscle strength. Your muscles are what keep you moving, lifting, and independent. But as we age, a condition called sarcopenia causes muscle mass to shrink. After age 50, you can lose 1 to 2% of your muscle each year, which makes everyday tasks, like standing up from a chair, walking to the mailbox, or carrying groceries, feel harder. Weak muscles don't just limit mobility, they increase the risk of falls, which are a major threat for older adults. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reports that falls cause over 800,000 hospitalizations annually, and many older adults never regain their full independence after a fall. What's surprising is that this muscle loss isn't just a natural part of aging, it's often accelerated by habits we can change. One big culprit is diet. Many older adults rely on convenient foods like white bread, instant noodles, or canned soups, which are low in protein. Protein is the building block of muscle, and without enough, your muscles weaken faster. For example, a slice of white bread or a bowl of sugary cereal might fill you up, but it doesn't give your muscles the nutrients they need to stay strong. Another issue is lack of movement. If you spend most of your day sitting or lying down, your muscles aren't being challenged, so they shrink over time. Even light activities like gardening or walking make a difference, but many older adults don't do enough. The solution is straightforward and doable. Add protein to every meal. Eggs, beans, fish, chicken, or plain yogurt are great choices. A small handful of nuts or a scoop of hummus can boost your protein intake too. Aim for 20-30 grams of protein per meal, which is about the size of a chicken breast or a cup of lentils. For exercise, you don't need a gym. Try 15 minutes of gentle movement daily. Chair yoga, walking around your home, or lifting light weights like water bottles. Balance exercises are also key to preventing falls. Practice standing on one leg while holding a counter, or try heel-to-toe walking like you're on a tightrope. These small habits rebuild muscle, improve stability, and keep you independent, helping you thrive well into your later years. The third reason is ignoring mental health. Your mind is just as important as your body when it comes to living a long life. Loneliness, stress, and depression don't just affect how you feel, they impact your physical health in serious ways. The National Institute on Aging found that chronic loneliness can increase the risk of early death by up to 26%, similar to the risks of smoking or obesity. For older adults, life changes like losing a spouse, retiring, or moving away from friends can lead to isolation. This triggers stress hormones like cortisol, which weaken your immune system, raise blood pressure, and strain your heart. Depression can also sap your motivation to eat well, stay active, or see a doctor, creating a cycle that shortens life. Mental health issues are often invisible. You might feel down, anxious, or disconnected, but tell yourself it's just a phase or something to hide. In many cultures, talking about mental health carries a stigma, so older adults may avoid seeking help. But your mental well-being is critical to your overall health. Start by staying connected with others. Call a friend or family member regularly, even for a short chat. Join a local group, like a book club, gardening club, or senior center activity. Volunteering, even a few hours a month, can give you purpose and build new friendships. Activities, like painting, knitting, or listening to music reduce stress and boost brain health. If you've been feeling sad, irritable, or overwhelmed for weeks, reach out to a counselor, therapist, or doctor. Support groups or therapy can make a huge difference, and there's no shame in asking for help. Caring for your mind strengthens your body, helping you live longer and happier. Next, let's explore the fourth reason: poor sleep quality. Sleep is your body's time to repair and recharge. It heals your heart, rebuilds muscles, and keeps your brain sharp. But as we age, sleep often becomes elusive. You might wake up multiple times, take hours to fall asleep, or feel tired even after a full night. Poor sleep isn't just annoying, it's a health risk. A study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society showed that older adults with chronic sleep issues have a higher risk of heart disease, diabetes, and early death. Sleep apnea, where breathing stops briefly during sleep, is especially common in older adults and often goes undiagnosed, causing daytime fatigue and heart strain. What disrupts sleep? Habits like drinking coffee, tea, or soda in the afternoon or evening can keep you awake, as caffeine lingers in your system for hours. Using phones, tablets, or TVs before bed exposes you to blue light, which blocks melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep. An irregular sleep schedule, going to bed at different times each night, also confuses your body's internal clock. Stress, like worrying about health or family, can keep your mind racing when you lie down. To improve sleep, build a calming bedtime routine. Avoid caffeine after noon and switch screens for relaxing activities like reading or listening to soft music an hour before bed. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Use curtains or a sleep mask if needed. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends, to regulate your body clock. If you snore loudly, feel exhausted despite sleeping, or wake up gasping, talk to your doctor about sleep apnea. Good sleep is like a reset button for your body, and prioritizing it can help you live past 75 with more energy. The fifth reason is skipping regular health checkups. Your body changes as you age, often in ways you can't feel or see. Conditions like diabetes, high cholesterol, or early-stage cancer can develop silently, with no clear symptoms until they're advanced. Regular checkups catch these issues early, when they're easier to treat or manage. The World Health Organization estimates that preventive care can reduce premature deaths by up to 50% in older adults. Yet many people skip doctor visits. Some feel healthy and think checkups aren't needed. Others worry about costs, fear bad news, or find it hard to get to appointments. But avoiding checkups is like ignoring a warning light on your car. It might seem fine now, but trouble is brewing. Medications can also pose risks. Older adults often take multiple prescriptions, and without regular reviews, these can interact in harmful ways, causing side effects like dizziness, confusion, or fatigue. Some medications need adjustments as your body changes, but only a doctor can guide this. To stay proactive, schedule an annual checkup, even if you feel fine. Ask about key tests based on your age and risks, like blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar, or screenings such as mammograms, colonoscopies, or prostate exams. Bring a list of all medications, including over-the-counter drugs and supplements, to every visit. If costs or access are concerns, check community clinics, mobile health vans, or government programs that offer low-cost or free care. Many areas have resources to help older adults get the care they need. Taking charge of your health now can stop small problems from becoming life-threatening, giving you more years to enjoy life. Let's pause and reflect on these 5 reasons. Neglecting heart health, losing muscle strength, ignoring mental health, poor sleep quality, and skipping checkups. Each one is a challenge, but they're not inevitable. They're tied to choices and habits you can change, no matter your age. Your body is still listening, still adapting, whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or 80s. Every step you take, choosing a heart-healthy meal, doing a short exercise, calling a friend, improving your sleep, or visiting your doctor, builds a stronger, longer life. Think about your daily routine. Which of these reasons surprised you most? Maybe it's realizing how much your diet affects your heart, or how loneliness impacts your health. What's one small change you can make today? It could be as simple as adding a protein-rich snack, taking a 10-minute walk, or scheduling a doctor's appointment. These choices aren't just about adding years to your life. They're about adding life to your years. They're about walking without pain, staying sharp, and enjoying the things you love, whether it's playing with grandkids, gardening, or traveling. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone you care about, a spouse, a friend, a neighbor. Aging isn't just about getting older. It's about living fully, moving freely, and staying connected to the people and passions that matter. And if you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for Seniors Wisdom. We're here every week with trusted practical advice to help you age with strength, wisdom, and joy. Let's keep growing healthier and wiser together. But before we wrap up, let's dig a little deeper into why these 5 reasons are so critical and how they connect. Your heart, muscles, mind, sleep, and checkups aren't separate. They work together like a team. A weak heart makes it harder to stay active, which leads to muscle loss. Poor sleep clouds your mind, making it tougher to stay motivated or manage stress. Skipping checkups lets small issues grow, affecting every part of your body. When one area struggles, the others feel it too. That's why small, consistent changes across all 5 areas can create a ripple effect, transforming your health. 4. Heart health. Focus on foods that nourish rather than harm. Replace salty snacks with crunchy veggies like celery or bell peppers, paired with a dip like hummus. Drink water or herbal teas instead of sugary sodas. Even small swaps, like using olive oil instead of butter, can lower cholesterol over time. For exercise, think of movement as medicine. If walking feels daunting, start with seated leg lifts or arm circles. Every bit counts. And don't underestimate the power of stress management. Deep breathing for 5 minutes a day, inhaling slowly through your nose, exhaling through your mouth, can calm your heart and lower blood pressure. For muscle strength, protein is your ally, but variety matters too. Rotate between animal and plant-based sources. Think grilled fish one day, a bean salad the next. If chewing is hard, blend protein into smoothies with fruits and veggies. Exercise doesn't have to be intense. A study from the National Institutes of Health found that even 10 minutes of daily strength training can improve muscle mass in older adults. Try lifting small weights or using resistance bands while watching TV. Balance exercises like standing on one leg or walking heel to toe are just as important to prevent falls. Mental health thrives on connection and purpose. If you live alone, small actions like joining an online senior group or attending a local event can combat loneliness. Hobbies are powerful too. Writing, drawing, or even puzzles keep your brain engaged. If you're hesitant to seek professional help, start with a trusted friend or family member. Sharing how you feel can lighten the load. For sleep, consistency is key. A warm bath or a cup of chamomile tea before bed can signal your body it's time to rest. If noise is an issue, try earplugs or a white noise machine. And for checkups, preparation makes a difference. Write down symptoms, questions, or concerns before your visit to make the most of your time with the doctor. These 5 reasons, heart health, muscle strength, mental health, sleep, and checkups, are like pillars, holding up your health. Strengthen one, and the others get stronger too. Neglect one, and the whole structure weakens. But you have the power to reinforce those pillars, starting with one choice at a time. Maybe it's eating an extra serving of vegetables today, or calling a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. Maybe it's setting a bedtime alarm or booking that overdue doctor's visit. Each choice is a step toward a longer, healthier life. As you think about these reasons, consider what matters most to you. Is it staying active enough to travel or play with your grandkids? Is it feeling sharp and engaged in conversations? Is it waking up each day with energy and purpose? Whatever your goals, these changes can help you get there. Your body hasn't given up on you, and with the right care, you don't have to give up on it. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and let's spread the word that aging can be vibrant, active, and full of possibility. Subscribe to Seniors Wisdom for more tips to live your best life at any age. Together, we can age with strength, wisdom, and joy.